how are you? I hope that you will be fine and happy. Today we will read this chapter 5, Institutional Representation of Democracy. Okay, so let's start now this chapter, kids. In a democracy, we are the people take active part in decision making. In the part, people used to participated in the decision making directly. यहाँ तक कि जब लोगों द्वारा इसमें पार्टिसिपेट किया गया, वो सीधा लोगों को प्रत्यक्ष रूप से जब इसमें पार्टिसिपेट करने का मौका मिला, जिसे हम डायरेक्टली कहते हैं. बट एट प्रेजेंट ड्यू टू द हब पॉपुलेशन इज नॉट पॉसिबल इन मोस्ट ऑफ द डेमोक्रेसीज. ओके, डेमोक्रेसी में लोकतांत्रिक तंत्र में क्या होता है या प्रजातंत्र में होता है कि लोगों को सम अधिकार होता है डायरेक्ट वोट देना और अपनी इच्छा अनुसार उसको चुनने का. ओके, इन अ रिप्रेजेंटेटिव डेमोक्रेसी पीपल इलेक्ट देयर representatives who works on the behalf of the people. यहाँ तक कि लोग उसके कार्य के अनुसार अपना नेता चुनने का अधिकार रखते हैं. In this type of the democracy, the power remains with the people. सारी जो सत्ता या शक्ति होती है वो सब लोगों के आम जनता के हाथ में होती है, which is used by the elected representative in the legislature. Most of the democratic countries में have now adopted this type of the democracy. इसी तरह की प्रजातंत्र सत्ता चलती है. The elected representative constitute the legislature, which is Bharat is called the parliament at the central level and the state assembly at the state level पर. यहाँ तक कि केंद्र सरकार में सेंट्रल लेवल पर पार्लियामेंट कहते हैं और स्टेट लेवल पर स्टेट असेंबली कहा जाता है. Later among these elected representatives, the Council of the Minister is constituted, which is led by Prime Minister at the center. यहाँ तक कि सेंटर में जब प्राइम मिनिस्टर को लीड किया जाता है एंड द चीफ मिनिस्टर को स्टेट में द लॉज ऑन द बिहाफ ऑफ द पीपल आर डिटरमाइंड बाय दीज पीपल एंड ऑन एक्सेप्टेंस ऑफ द लेजिस्लेटर दोज लॉज आर implemented in the country. The Council of the Ministers led by the Prime Minister is the answerable to the elected representatives of the people in the legislature. Thus, in this way, indirectly, the executive or the government, the council of the minister is controlled by the people of the country. Elections provide the citizens the opportunity to elect their leaders, and the leaders in turn, on behalf of the will of citizens, formulated the decision of law for their welfare. Therefore, election is the most important and the powerful tools in the hands of the citizen in a democracy. Okay, चलिए यूनिवर्सल एडल्ट फ्रेंसेस है. यूनिवर्सल एडल्ट फ्रेंसेस में all males and the women who have attained the age of, जिनकी उम्र 18 साल से ऊपर है, are eligible cast their vote. वह वोट देने के अधिकारी है. This is called universal adult franchise. Thus, universal adult franchise means the right to vote and elect the representatives given to all the adult person. वह उन्हें पूरा अधिकार होता है अपनी इच्छा अनुसार व्यक्ति को चुनने का, irrespective of age, चाहे वो उनकी एज का हो, जेंडर हो, क्वालिफिकेशन, इकोनॉमिक स्टेटस हो, उन्हें हर चीज चुनने का अधिकार होता है. The people who are the barred from the voting include the children below 18 years of the age. यहाँ तक 18 साल से नीचे को अनुमति नहीं है. Person who is the declared bankrupt, people who under sound mind and the criminals declared by the law courts. In the beginning, only the taxpayer men were given the right to vote. यहाँ तक कि शुरुआत में केवल वोट देने का अधिकार जो लोग टैक्स पे करते थे उनको था. Later the women struggle, जैसे महिलाओं ने स्ट्रगल किया for their right, अपने अधिकार के लिए. They won the right to vote और उन्होंने अपने अधिकार में जीती. As given to the men, जैसे मनुष्य अपने अधिकार के अनुसार वोट देते हैं, ऐसे महिलाओं को भी अधिकार दिया गया वोट देने का. Today the votes of the males and the females have equal values. All the discrimination worldwide have been removed by the democratic countries, and the universal adult principle is the basic of the elections. Okay, चलिए, भारत is also a democratic country. In fact, it is the second largest democratic nations of the world. In Bharat, universal adult franchise is the applicable by laws, therefore excluding children below 18 years of age. Okay. People with unsound mind who lack the capacity to think and decide, unlawful people who have defined the laws. All people get the right to vote. Children who are not adults, children जो adults नहीं हैं, and those who are the dependent on their parents, जो parents पे dependent है, can't cast their vote. तो है वोट देने के अधिकारी नहीं है. Although they are the lawful citizens of the Bharat, they don't have the right to cast their vote. यहाँ तक कि जो इसमें कास्ट कोई भी इम्पोर्टेंस नहीं है, बल्कि इम्पोर्टेंस है जिसकी उम्र 18 साल है या 18 साल से ऊपर है, वह वोट देने का अधिकारी है. So all adult citizens can cast vote and no one is less than other in the respect of the right to vote. Okay, so there are elections. In a democracy, it is an essential condition to conduct election at regular intervals. In Bharat, elections to the legislature are held after every 5 years. Elections are also held for the state legislative assemblies and the local bodies like the municipal corporation or committees and Jilla Parishad. Elections are conducted by an independent agency called the Election Commission of Bharat. The Election Commission is the highest constitutional authority of the conduct election in Bharat. The Election Commission consists of the Chief Election Commissioner and other election commissioner are decided by the President of Bharat for time to time. At the constituency level, the returning officer appointed by the Election Commission is the main official responsible for concluding election. यहाँ तक कि जो इलेक्शन कमीशन होता है, चुनाव आयोग होता है, उसके हाथ में सारा कार्यभार होता है वोट को कराने का और उसकी जांच पड़ताल करने का. At his polling booth, about 5 officials are appointed. 1 is the presiding officer and 4 are the polling officials to assist the presiding officers. For a secret ballot, voting is done by a secret ballot. Secret ballot means that no one comes to know who has cast vote for whom. This gives the voters their freedom to choose candidates of their choice. Even after voting, this anonymity is maintained, encouraging voters to vote without any fear. चलिए next है electoral constituency. For the purpose of the conducting elections, every state is divided into the small division called electoral constituency. जब एक स्टेट को छोटे छोटे केंद्र बनाए जाते हैं इलेक्शन पॉइंट्स के, उसे हम इलेक्टोरल कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी कहते हैं. The constituency are divided in the manner as to get equal numbers of the population in each constituency. और उन्हीं केंद्र में जनसंख्या के उन्हीं राज्यों में बांट दी जाती है. As we follow one man one vote system, the number of the citizen in each constituency should be same. और सब जगह एक 1 person 1 vote का अधिकार दिया गया. People elect 1 representative from each constituency as we have a single member constituency system in Bharat. फिर है election in Bharat. Each political party selects a candidate for each constituency. Number first है. Then nomination of the each candidate is filled in the office of the returning officer of each constituency. Next है, after examination of the nomination papers, returning officer allots election symbols to the candidates. The contesting candidates campaign in their respective constituency, making people aware of the election manifesto, reflecting their policies and plans for the welfare of their constituency in future. There are different methods for campaigning to attract people. Next day, on the fixed date of the elections, people go to the polling booth, cast their vote under full security arrangement. Next day, the vote are counted on a specific date. जो वोट डली थी उनको स्पेसिफिक डेट के अनुसार काउंट किया जाता है. एंड द कैंडिडेट who has got the maximum vote, और जो कैंडिडेट सबसे ज्यादा वोट से जीतता है डिक्लेयर्ड होता है winner by the returning officer and is issued a certificate by the returning officer in this regard. The elected member for the parliament are called the MPs or member of the parliament, and the elected members for the state assemblies are called the MLAs or the members of the legislative assembly. फिर है political parties. They associated with an aim to attain political power through the democratic manner are called the political parties. Political parties act as the link between the citizen and the government. They also act as the link between the voters and the representative institutions. They provide political education to the citizen and also train the voters for the participation in the electoral process. They also train the workers for the political activities and provide leadership. Election in the true democratic setup are held on the parties lines. Thus, for the representative government, it is necessary to have political parties. A political party is a voluntary association of individual citizens. This voluntary association is registered with the Election Commission. Political parties have people with similar views and opinion over national issues, and it is organized group, thus it is called an association. Political party system in different countries, there are the different systems of political parties. This system can broadly be the three types. Number first is one party system. In this kind of a system, only one party is allowed to contest elections. The choice for the voters is limited to only the candidates filled by the party. This type of the party system is prevalent in the China and Syria. Next type two party system. In this type of the system, there are mainly two political parties which contest with each other. The voters have the choice between the candidates of the two parties. In Britain and USA, this type of the party system is prevalent. Next, a multi-party system. Countries like Bharat has more than two political parties which contest with each other. People have many choices, but this system has one limitations, and that sometimes votes get divided. No parties in the particular gets the majority in the election, resulting in mixed parliament. Next, types of the political parties in Bharat. They are the basically two types of the major political parties. One of the national levels are called the national political parties, and the other political parties are those which work and the contest elections only a state level are called the regional political parties. फिर national political parties भारत are multi-party system, unlike Britain and America, under there only two major political parties exist. In Bharat में some national level political parties are active throughout the nation and the contest election for the central legislatures, parliament. The national parties are generated recognition by the Election Commission of the Bharat on the following basis. Number first है Indian National Congress, Bharatiya Janata Party, National Congress Party or Communist Party of India. If a state or the regional parties get at least 6% of the total valid votes cast in any four or more states, an election to the Lok Sabha or the State Assembly. Number second है it also wins 4 seats in the Lok Sabha में for any state or states में, or a state or the regional party gets recognition as the state party if gets 2% of the seat in the Lok Sabha elections. The member elected must be from the 3 states. In the general elections held in 2004, there were 55 state or the regional parties which contested in this election for the Lok Sabha. If we consider Bharat culture, social and regional diversity, it is but natural that the regional parties play an important role in the national policies. Some major national policies parties which contested the general election in 2004 are the Indian National Congress, the Bharatiya Janata Party, the Communist Party of Bharat, the National Congress Party, and the बहुजन समाजवादी पार्टी. ओके, चलिए some major state और the regional parties हैं जैसे ऑल भारत, अन्ना द्रविड़ मुद्रा Kazigam in Tamil Nadu. The Dravid Muntra Kanjigam also in Tamil Nadu. The National Conference है in Jammu and Kashmir में. असम गाना परिषद है असम में. शिरोमणि अखिल दल है पंजाब में. तेलुगु देशम है. त्रिरंगा मूल कांग्रेस है वेस्ट बंगाल में. समाजवादी जनता पार्टी है यूपी में. मणिपुर पीपल्स पार्टी है एमपीपी में इन मणिपुर में. The party which gets maximum votes, ये पार्टियां सबसे ज्यादा वोट गेट करती हैं becomes the ruling party and the other parties will their elected member are called the opposition party. चलिए election symbols of the parties के हैं. The election commission allows the election symbols to different parties. प्रत्येक पार्टी को different क्या दिया जाता है, सिंबल दिए जाते हैं which are shown in the ballot paper और ballot paper पर उन सिंबल्स को शो किया जाता है. The voters has to press the button. जो वोटर्स होते हैं उस बटन को प्रेस करते हैं. The name and the symbol of the party, यहाँ पर उसका सिंबल बना होता है, यहाँ पर उसका नाम लिखा होता है. तो जो जनता होती है वो उस बैलेट को देखती है और बटन में प्रेस को कर देती है. ओके. Symbols are mostly registered with the election commission. The reserved symbols can be used by the particular party to which it has been allotted. Example, a lotus flower is registered symbol of the BJP and is always allotted to the candidates of this party in the both national and the state elections. Similarly, the hand is a registered symbol of the Indian National Congress. Elephant है बसपा का, arts of the corn and sickle का CPI का और हैमर सिकल्स एंड द स्टार का सीपीआईएम का एंड क्लॉक है एनसीपी. ओके. चलिए कोalitions गवर्नमेंट है. समटाइम्स नॉट अ सिंगल पार्टी गेट्स द रिक्वायर्ड मेजॉरिटी. कभी कभी क्या होता है कि एक पार्टी नहीं जीती बल्कि उसी के रूप में भिन्न भिन्न जब पार्टियां बनती है तो एक सरकार बनती है. इन सच अ सिचुएशन टू और द मोर देन टू पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज जॉइन टुगेदर. जब एक या दो पार्टी एक साथ मिल जाती है तब वो सरकार बनाती है. Such a government formed by the coming together two or the more political parties is called a coalition government. उसी को हम मिलीजुली सरकार कहते हैं. Okay. Now kids, this chapter will be completed. I hope that you understood that. Thank you. Have a nice day.